Yeah, I like to tell people we're three businesses under one roof. We're a construction company, we are a major retail operation with our Restore, and we are a mortgage company. We do 0% mortgages, no down payment. Home buyers sweat equity or work on their own home is their down payment. Um, it's it's a win-win. They get 30-year mortgages, but it's a common misconception that we give these houses away. We do not. They qualify. They wouldn't qualify for a traditional mortgage, but we look at things like work history. We run a credit score, but it doesn't really factor in. We talk to them. They have to show three things to qualify for a home. One, they have to exhibit need, and need can mean that they're in a cost burdened housing situation. It can mean that their home is unsafe, unhealthy, cramped. So they have to exhibit need, and then they have to fall in a certain income range. We look at 30 to 80% of the average median income. So if you're thinking average median income, we're less than that, and we can go way less than that. So that's why I say these are people who wouldn't qualify for a traditional mortgage. And then they have to be willing to partner with us and work, do some sweat equity on a home build, in our Restore, sometimes in our office during COVID. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
it
good.
truly is a hand up, not a handout, and we can all feel really good about that.
That's good. Can you tell me a little bit more about Restore?
Yes, Restore is how we say it.
Yes.
A lot of people say Restore, but Restore. We call it the Restore. South University, we sell gently used furniture, appliances, building materials, home decor. You never know what you're going to find there. The inventory changes daily. We do have a limited amount of new products, some rugs, some great tile that your customers could use when they're remodeling or doing rent houses. Especially, we have some landlords that shop with us for their apartments and things. It's crazy what is there.
Yeah.
Right now we have a Henry Don chair. What's that chair? A hooker desk chair. These things are new with tags. Sometimes we get these new things donated. And then we'll have vintage pieces, beautiful vintage pieces. We have slate roofing out in the parking lot right now. You never know what you're going to find, which makes it a lot of fun. And all of those proceeds, the profits of the Restore, help us build more houses.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How are we getting the new inventory? Where is that coming from?
We shop, we buy from some companies, some
So you'll
wholesalers.
get the wholesale. Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah. But Habitat International limits the amount of new we can sell, because part of the mission of the Restore is to recycle these materials and keep them out of the landfill.
Oh, wow.
We have kept hundreds of tons of furniture and other products out of our landfills.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then for the pre-owned products, that's people like anyone that wants to donate, and they can call you and you'll come pick it up for free?
Yes, if it's too large to fit in their vehicle, we can schedule a pickup, and of course they always get a tax donation in exchange for the gift. But we'll have people come to us on South University, but we run 2 trucks 5 days a week doing pickups in Pulaski and sometimes Lonoke County.
Wow, that's awesome. So if someone wanted to donate and get their tax write-off, who do they call? Where do they go?
If they go to our website, habitatcentralar.org, there's a big button at the top on the homepage that says request a pickup.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then can we talk a little bit more about the construction piece?
Yeah.
So y'all are building these, beautiful homes, and are they in particular neighborhoods? Or are they kind of all over?
They have been all over. We've done a lot of work in North Little Rock, Southwest Little Rock, but we have homes all over. The last ones we built were a precious house on Thayer in Stiff Station, just up the road from Whitewater Tavern.
Yeah.
That was a 700 square feet, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, which is very small for us. It appraised for more than any Habitat house we've ever built.
Really?
Isn't that funny? We just built this great home for a young veteran on West 11th Street in Little Rock. We now own the lot next door to him, and we want to build another one and give him a great neighbor and help lift that block up, that street up. We're building one now in Keogh between Scott and England. That home buyer is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, and so the house is cowboy blue with the silver metal roof all in all.
Oh my goodness.
I know, they're precious. They're a
That's
precious
incredible.
couple. Yeah. Our homeowners are so deserving and they work so hard. We could tell you amazing stories. We built a 9-home cul-de-sac in North Little Rock a year or so ago called Porter Cove. Of those 9 homes, 7 are single moms.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so there are 16 kids on Porter Cove. They have sidewalks where they can ride their bikes. Some of the moms have built fences around the backyard, and they now have a dog for the first time, or a basketball goal in the driveway. And this is something they never could have done in an apartment somewhere.
Wow.
You know.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to get to like maybe come and get to know more about the Habitat for Humanity, y'all do some events, right? That
Yes.
we have as like a nonprofit, like
Yeah.
charity fundraiser.
Yeah.
What are some of those events that we could look forward to this year?
Remaining this year for sure. Well, we're going to have free ice cream on July 12th, celebrating our birthday at the Restore.
Let's go.
Yeah, cake and ice cream for our birthday.
Well, that's it. July 12th, ice cream. We'll be there.
Yep. But our next big event is November 15th at the Governor's Mansion. It's a luncheon where we will love hearing a couple of stories from our home buyers, and then we'll honor some generous Habitat supporters. It's an 11:30 to noon mimosa meet and greet, and then a 12 to 1 lunch there at the Governor's Mansion. And then our fun annual event is called Bago Brats and Blues. It's been at the rail yard the last couple of years. We don't have the date and location definite yet, but we will very soon. We'll announce that very soon.
Cool.
It's a Bago tournament. It gets pretty competitive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then your ticket gets you a brat and a beer, and
That's so awesome.
yeah. So in fact, at that event, I have to tell you, Chase, this is special. Our homeowners will pay off their mortgages, and we've been around 33 years, so we have had home buyers that had 20 or 30-year mortgages now pay them off. And so at that Bago event, we had one home buyer that had paid hers off, and as a symbolic releasing of her mortgage, we released this big bouquet of balloons, and the audience counted it down and cheered for her.
Wow.
And she was crying. Her daughter was there. Her daughter had grown up in this house, and she was there with her mom. It was really sweet.
That's really powerful.
That's why we do what we do.
Golly.
Yeah. That's our why.
Yeah.
As people say, what's your why? That's our why.
Wow. Well, thank you for all you do.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, absolutely.